Today's Hindu editorial is Stop Press. Courts must avoid omnibus order against publication without actual risk of prejudice. A blanket gag order against the media is often fraught with serious consequences for both free speech and the citizens' rights to receive information. Orders by different courts restraining the media for reporting on particular cases or programs for being telecast have drawn attention this week. I have drawn attention to this week to questions of prior restraint, media freedom, and the right of people facing investigation to a fair trial. A quite usual and legal questionable decision has been the interim order of the Andhra Pradesh High Court impose a ban of a ban on the media and even social media from mentioning anything in relation to an FIR filled by the police against former Advocate General of the state and others. It is unusual in the sense that there appears to be no material to justify such censorship other than an allegation by the petitioner that is a foisted case. It is also accompanied by an order staying the investigation itself. It is indeed open to a high court to grant a stay on investigation of in a to grant an means to uh, grant the stay on the investigation in extraordinary cases when political vendetta is alleged against the government of the day, that too by someone who had several previous regime as a law officer. Need for media coverage and public security is all greater. So, so they have been saying how the petitioner would benefit from the absence of any reportage is unclear. It prevents legitimate comment even to the effect that there is no substance in the allegations. Instructions against publication can either be an archy order to prevent possible defamation or invasion of privacy, or one aimed to protecting the fairness of a trial or investigation. The Supreme Court did hold in Sahara versus SEBI 2012 that the court can grant a prevent relief on a balancing of the right to a free trial and a free press. However, it favored such temporary restraint on publication only in cases of real and sustainable risk of prejudice to the administration of the justice or a fair trial. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court on the same day passed a more important interim order supporting stopping the telecast of the remaining episodes of a series on Sudarshan News on entirely different grounds, holding that the program 4 episodes were aired was nothing but vilification of Muslims. The court found it is necessary to interdict the telecast of more episodes. The court seems to have made a distinction between freedom of expression and propagation of hate. In recent years, there have been quite of a few instances, especially in Karnataka, of omnibus interim injunctions against all media houses obtained by some people solely to prevent any news reporting about themselves. And while claiming to be defamed by one publication, they sue all media outlets and obtain open-ended stay on publications, including those that are hardly interested in writing about them. So this is our today's editorial. Thank you.